Natalie Grinham with a 1 game to the good. And this is a great opportunity for her. Nicole David lapsing into more errors than we've become accustomed to see. And it might be that this is to be Natalie's night, as predicted by my colleague here, Jenny.
Oh, that's scrambling.
Brilliant defence. Right back in it. She's certainly giving it a big hit, is Nicole David, but it's the accuracy, I think, that's just deserting her a little bit today. Presented with a cake for her unbeaten 50-match record. Perhaps that's something that's just lying a little heavy at the moment.
I presume you're talking about the it being a burden as opposed to the fact that she's eaten the cake, Ian.
Indeed. Well, she may well have eaten the cake as well. I can see a situation where Natalie would be all for sorting out a cake for every event that they play at in future.
Yes, late.
Yes, late. 1-0.
Good rally though. Determined to work hard is Nicole. Try and get a consistency going.
Too long.
I mean, Natalie Grinham looks like she's really flowing to me tonight. It looks like she just means business, and she's just there's no doubt she's just putting the ball where it needs to go in a very efficient way. And Nicole actually looks tired for the first time. Like you say, perhaps it's mental type, a little bit of mental fatigue. Oh, what a great shot.
What a great rally.
4-0.
Down.
Just missed that one.
No, no ball.
I notice that Natalie's given to wearing a sweatband much higher up her wrist and away from her wrist towards her elbow. Jenny, I don't know whether there's any significance in that, do you?
No, I've no idea, Ian. But she does tend to do it. Whether the theory is that it stops the sweat higher up, I don't know. I don't know why that would make a difference.
Well, that's getting really enthusiastic applause from this capacity crowd in the Seoul Plaza. And, yeah, seeing two real giants of the women's squash game.
And it doesn't get much better than playing in an arena like this. Yeah, the local people and the organisers have done a marvellous job.
Down.
It's a fantastic setting.
4-all.
And I think it's a match that these two will remember because of the setting as well as the match. It's the wonderful thing about squash is that you can put a glass court anywhere you like.
So, 4-all. Natalie Grinham with a 1-game lead. We're inevitably going to look now to see Nicole
5-4.
consistently working hard to create the pressure that will force errors out of Natalie. There's a purpose to Natalie that we haven't seen before.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that, Ian. I think she definitely looks as though she's confident in what she's doing, and she's just going to do it as well as she can.
A good drop shot. She's using that shot more effectively now all the time.
I'm not sure about that one. So play a lead, please. So play a lead for that one. Yes, I'm not sure about the play lead.
Well, you heard the referee quite clearly say he wasn't sure, and that means that the
Grinham serving.
rally needs to be replayed.
Left side. 5-4.
Both players working really hard at the moment. It's not very often that we see Natalie Grinham out of breath. She's one of those players that can usually mask it well, but she was slightly out of breath there.
It's an interesting camera angle that we've got here, Jenny.
Stuck to Grinham.
We're less focused on the ball, and we're seeing actually the amount of speed and agility that these players have to display to perform at this level. I find that quite intriguing. Probably not everybody's cup of tea because they need to see more of the ball, but
7-4.
Natalie Grinham, little burst, and it's 7-4. Now, it really would set the place on light if so we can get a 2 games to love advantage. We really see then what Nicole has got in store.
Down.
8-4.
8-4. Well, it's looking possible.
Light side.
The first game ball just adds a little more credence to your prediction tonight, Jenny.
Yeah, I actually think Nicole's looking a bit shocked by the certainty with which Natalie Grinham is playing.
Oh, it's a great rally for Natalie. Can she finish it? Oh, there it is. And that's 2 games to love
9-4.
for Natalie.